Jodian Pantry has been a household name since the age of 11. She has pretty much been to hell and back. But what we do know is she's very much loved by thousands in her country. She wears her heart on her sleeve, loves to give, loves to make others laugh. Many see her but don't really know her story. She knows hurt, she knows anger, she knows what it is like to be in an abusive relationship that lacked love and respect and honor and care. She knows betrayal, and she knows what starting all over means.
Well, Jodian Pantry. Jodian Pantry is a humble country girl. I'm from the cool hills of Shackleton, Clarendon. Born from the womb of Mary Miss Little Walters Brown. Jodian loves to give, enjoy giving back. I love singing. I love encouraging. I love taking care of my little baby cousins and nieces and nephews. I love a person with an absolutely fantastic heart. Yeah, pretty much.
Where have you been?
Pretty much I just call it that. I disappeared for a moment. I disappeared from my identity. I disappeared from my true self. And I'm gonna break this down so people can understand. It's never a good thing for anyone to live in a bubble or to be placed in a box or to be placed even in a cage of control. One of the biggest mistakes of my life was when I decided to be amongst weak people, live amongst weak people, give my heart to people who are weak, extremely weak, who took great advantage of me in terms of who I am or was, and took advantage of the good person, the good human being that I am. I became so locked away from this beautiful thing called life of music for me, to the point where I started losing myself, losing my identity. And one of the greatest feeling right now is being back to drop this single when I'm back on my feet again, for my fans, for my well-wishers, for my prayer intercessors, for my family, and most of all, more importantly, for me.
How did you feel being knocked off your feet?
Hitting rock bottom is what I call it, not just being knocked off my feet. I felt like I hit rock bottom. I'm basically finding myself and pulling from not just my strength, but the strength of God, and being knocked off your feet or hitting rock bottom is never a good place to be, but it is a great place to be, because after you have gone through the pain, after you have gone through days and nights of tormentation, mentally and psychologically, also spiritually and emotionally, then you know that there will come the time when the tides will have to calm, the sea will have to stand still, and you will have to get up. You will have to get back on your feet again. And it was great pain, but it was great pain filled with purpose. And I'm so happy that Jamaica gonna get me back. I'm right here, and I've always belonged to you guys, and I know you're hungry and you have been waiting. I'm there right now. The great return when I'm back on my feet again.
Do you love yourself?
I absolutely can now proudly say I am in love with myself. You know, see, I'm gonna come out nice and cute and all of these things, yeah? like blonde hair and all of them, something here, but somebody often put some extra touch or spin to remind me that, you know, you can be you. And if it means that you're gonna throw on a wig and still feel powerful, still feel cute, still feel pretty, then go right ahead and do it. I'm coming from a place of being bullied by someone who I was in love with. You know, I started not believing in myself. I started not loving the person who I stared at in the mirror. I hated to see my body, and this is still something that I struggle with today. But when I'm back on my feet again, I'll walk proud down the street again, and they'll all look at me and say, "Can't you see how strong she is? Like, she made it through all of that." So, you know, I love being me. I love myself, and I need you guys to love yourselves as well. Yeah, uno pretty, uno look good, uno strong, uno powerful, uno listen. Take it from me. When you're back on your feet again, you will stand tall again. I love myself.
What would you say to those people who have hurt you?
To the people who have hurt me, thank you. Thank you so much for unlocking, you know, that thing inside of me that it's not even a thing that I really want to say, but you have unlocked greater confidence in me. I am now believing that I have a space and a place here on earth to reach and to impact, you know, and even though some of the things that were said to me and about me still lingers or replay in my mind from time to time, you know, I just want to tell you guys thank you, and that I forgive you. And if I have even hurt you as well, if I've said things about you that were hurtful, if I've said things about you that angered you, if I said some things about you that were not true, I pray that you can find it in your heart to forgive me as well.
Are you happier now than you've ever been?
I am way more contented, way more relaxed than I've ever been. And one of the major reason for this is because I found that belief in myself, that I am remarkably purposed, blessed, and favored by God, that I am super gifted and talented, that I am a seed of Christ, and that there are people out there who are more with me than those who are against me. And I am also feeling super confident in the fact that I have people who are secretly in their corners, holding me by the hand, you know, telling me, "Jodi, come on, let's go, you can do this." Or people pushing me, say, "Listen, go, you need to do this." I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys for that. And before I even end, you know, so that you guys can go listen to When I'm Back on My Feet Again, produced by Paul Patmore. Alright, so to wrap up everything that was just said, I have to personally big up some people and thank some people like Mr. Paul Patmore. You have been like a saving grace. You have been one of those persons who, you know, constantly, for a moment, constantly reminded me who I was and who I was to the people of Jamaica. You constantly reminded me that I need to start living my life again, you know, and I just want to thank you for that. I thank you for giving me this song. You heard this song, you thought about me, and you were like, "Jodi, you need to do this song." And you gave me that song at a point when I lost all enthusiasm for music, for everything that I have a passion for, when I lost all my drive, all my level of excitement was just to naught. And you, Mr. Paul Patmore, reminded me of how gifted I was, how talented I was. You know, you reminded me that I need to wake up, get up from out of that house, get up off of the bed and do the thing. And you decided that you're going to hold my hands and you're going to walk with me. And I appreciate you so much for this. This song is a sure hit for sure. People love this song, and there's so many broken men and women out there who are going through the same thing or even worse, that I have been through, and they can relate. And that's what I love and I'm most ecstatic about. Healing through great music. And I want to say big up to everybody who played an integral role in the building of the instrumental, like Mr. Wade Johnson, big up yourself, and all your friends. I don't know everybody. I know Glenn is on the bass. I don't know everybody who injected their creative level on this track, but respect and thank you so much for helping me on this journey that is alone but not alone. And my mother, my biggest supporter, prior partner, my bestie, mommy, I love you so much. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for being here by my side. Thank you for never, turning up your nose at me, even when we don't see things eye to eye, even when you say things to me that hurt, and even when I say things to you that hurt. You are still my mother, and I am still your daughter, and I will always love you. To every single fan out there, even the one who are on the side doing the cheerleading thing, the pom pom thing for me, love and light to you guys. Thank you so much. And now, guess what? Guess what's coming when I'm back on my feet again? I hope you guys will enjoy this track, and I'm hoping and praying that all my DJs across the island of Jamaica will give me their support on this track. Big up and blessings, and God bless you all. Bye.